We know that the Christmas holidays were an important one for the Dangberg family. In our collection, we have many Christmas cards, Christmas decorations, and lots of toys. We have lots of books that we know from the inscriptions were given as Christmas presents. And we have lots of photographs that document the family's activities at Christmas. So we felt it was appropriate that we host a holiday exhibit to display some of these wonderful items. The Cupid doll was based on a cartoon character created by Rose O'Neill that appeared in the Ladies' Home Journal around 1909. The doll was extremely popular. These three small dolls and the large doll are from Cupid's earliest years and were probably enjoyed by one or all of the four Dangberg daughters. They are made from bisque ceramic. The orange and white stuffed Cupid in the background is called the Soft Hugsome and was a Christmas gift to Margaret Dangberg MacDonald's infant son, Michael. The stuffed animals on the sofa here are from throughout the 20th century. This central group were probably the childhood companions of Margaret, Ruth, Fritzie, and Katrina Dangberg, the four daughters of H.F. and Gertrude Dangberg. This copy of the Ladies' Home Journal from Christmas 1895 is resting on our 1906 Victrola, perhaps the first electrified version of Victrola. So it doesn't have a crank, it doesn't have a horn, the speakers are in the front of the cabinet. This is an artificial Christmas tree, but we know from our collection of family photographs that this is the spot that the Dangberg family would put their Christmas tree up every year. We also know that all of the decorations here, with few exceptions, are from the family's collection, including the garland. This board game is the Checkered Game of Life and was printed about 1870. Our research shows that this was the very first game that the Milton Bradley Company produced and was designed by Mr. Bradley himself. In the early 1960s, the Milton Bradley Company produced a 100th anniversary edition of this game, and today we know that simply as the Game of Life. These two paintings were prepared in 1890, and they show the parents of Margaret Ferris Dangberg. Her father was George Washington Gale Ferris Sr., and her mother was Martha Hyde Ferris. These paintings were prepared on the occasion of this couple's 50th wedding anniversary. There are also notations that indicate that sometime after 1890 they were the property of their young son, George Jr. George Jr. invented the Ferris wheel. We know from our documentation that Gertrude Dangberg, the wife of H.F. Dangberg Jr., was a talented pianist and singer. She must have played this 1916 William Knabe and Company grand piano. It's a high-quality piano that we're lucky to have in our collection. This is a genuine aluminum Christmas tree that perhaps was acquired by the family in 1973, perhaps earlier. We found the sign that is on the floor next to it with the tree. It indicates that this tree was a free gift when the family purchased a RCA Whirlpool appliance. The only RCA Whirlpool appliance we have in the collection is a 1973 color television. On this table is a variety of building toys, probably all from the 1930s. There's the classic erector set, we have Lincoln logs, pickup sticks, and tinker toys. This is an oak dining table with 12 chairs. We have additional leaves for the table, and when they are installed it will expand to seat 12 people. We've decorated it for the holidays with one of our beautiful tablecloths and taken the opportunity to, for the first time, lay out some of our Limoges Haviland china. Also displayed on the table is silverware, all featuring a D monogram. We're very lucky to have these beautiful silver pieces in our collection. They were very tarnished until recently, when one of our volunteers, Gail, spent hours polishing them. She did a beautiful job. Here on the oak side table in the dining room is a selection of Christmas cards from the Home Ranch collection. They span the period of the 1920s through the 1960s. One of the more interesting cards is that in the center of the sideboard, sent by Nevada Governor Grant Sawyer to Mrs. Dangberg in 1964. It's our plan that this will be an annual event, and we're hoping that you will be able to attend next year.